1,000-pound sisters, Tammy Slaton's 8 biggest fashion and beauty mistakes before and after her incredible weight loss milestone since losing a lot of weight. 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy Slaton has experimented with her style, but not all of her looks have been winners. The series premiered in 2020 and depicted the weight loss journeys of 37-year-old Tammy and her sister, 36-year-old Amy Slaton. The provocative title of this popular improvisational series comes from the fact that Tammy and Amy weighed a combined 1,000 pounds at the start of the series. As their health deteriorated, the sisters found themselves falling into an unhealthy relationship with food, and each other. For the famous sisters, losing weight was a matter of life and death, and their journey inspired fans around the world. In the first episode of 1,000-pound Sisters, Tammy had no idea how much she weighed. She knew she was overweight because she had struggled with her weight her whole life, but had avoided stepping on the scale for a long time. At her size, a regular weighing scale wouldn't work for her, so she and Amy had to drive to a local junkyard to use an industrial scale. Tammy gained more weight, peaking at 720 pounds. When the scale read 608 pounds, Tammy barely reacted. Tammy had a health scare, underwent bariatric surgery, and lost at least 500 pounds. Since then, Tammy has expanded her style range, and while many of her looks work, here are 8 of Tammy's biggest fashion blunders. Tammy wears the wrong shade of red in April. Tammy posted several photos of herself on Instagram wearing a red top. While there are shades of red that suit Tammy, this particular shade accentuates the redness of her skin and makes her cheeks look too flushed. In some of the photos, the 1,000-pound Sisters Season 5 star is holding a beautiful black cat that Tammy recently adopted. When Tammy adopted her, this adorable cat was pregnant and eventually gave birth to a perfect little kitten. Having a pet was such a big deal for Tammy. Weighing over 600 pounds, she needed a lot of help to get through her daily routine, so she couldn't afford to take care of her fur baby. She couldn't even leave the house without help. Now that the 1,000-pound Sisters star has lost weight and can take care of herself, she can focus on caring for her pets. And her independence was practically non-existent. Tammy's makeup is a little too thick. She doesn't need that much foundation as a longtime influencer. Tammy has always loved creating beauty content, and in January 2022, she posted a clip to Instagram showing off her own foundation. The 1,000-pound Sisters Season 5 star usually looks amazing, but this was a rare fail for Queen Tammy, as no one is perfect. She underwent weight loss surgery in July 2022, so this photo was taken before Tammy had lost most of the weight. When all else fails, she uses a good photo filter. Since then, Tammy has gotten better at makeup. The post has 18.9k likes. This photo was taken before Tammy had her weight loss surgery, so the 1,000-pound Sisters star was still breathing with the help of a tracheotomy tube. Tammy's doctors inserted the tube after the 1,000-pound Sisters star got sick and needed breathing assistance. Even before the tube was inserted, Tammy needed help breathing and often had to rely on oxygen tanks. It was one of the many things she needed before she lost weight, along with a wheelchair, a walker, ramps, and a special carrier that had the middle seat removed so she could sit on the floor. It was a big deal when Tammy was finally able to sit in a normal car seat, use a seat belt, and even drive herself. Tammy's stern look is too masculine. She should live her feminine side. In December 2023, Tammy posted a photo of herself on Instagram showing off a decidedly masculine look. The 1,000-pound Sisters Season 5 star's outfit features an edgy black leather moto jacket paired with athletic pants. While this look was a big trend at the time and is still trendy to some extent, it seems too masculine for Tammy. The reality TV star looks her best when wearing pieces that accentuate her femininity and add a little androgynous touch. This leather moto jacket would also look great worn over one of Tammy's many dresses. Tammy wears this motorcycle jacket repeatedly, pairing it with a variety of looks. Overconsumption is a big problem in the fashion industry, so the fact that Tammy wears her own clothes often makes her a good role model. However, she often gets new clothes, some are gifts from fans. Tammy's gothic look doesn't work bright as the sun, dark as the night. Fans of 1000 Sisters know that Tammy has always been a big fan of gothic style. And in July 2021, she posted a photo of herself on Instagram digging into that aesthetic. The look just doesn't suit Tammy. There's too much darkness between the black lipstick and black top, especially when contrasted with Tammy's pale skin. This particular look isn't entirely on point. Tammy's willingness to experiment with her look is what's helped make her a fashion icon. The post has 28,900 likes, and Tammy's caption reads, "Tammy isn't the only member of the Slaton family who has lost weight over the years and enjoys experimenting with fashion." Tammy's sister, Amy, also a star of 1000 Sisters, weighed over 400 pounds when she made her TV debut in 2020. She had just married Michael Holterman and was desperate to have children, but she knew she had to lose weight first. After undergoing bariatric surgery in season 1, Amy had 2 sons, Gage Holterman and Glenn Holterman. After 4 years of marriage and 2 children, Amy and Michael announced their divorce in 2023. Tammy's hair was out of control. She needs deep conditioner. It's always shocking to see photos of Tammy before she lost the weight because after losing 440 pounds. In March 2022, Tammy posted close-up photos of herself on Instagram with not so great hair. She looks like a completely different person. These photos were taken before the 1000 Sisters star lost the weight, so she still has a tracheal tube in place. Her hair is dry and matted, as if it hadn't been rinsed or brushed in years. Part of the problem is that bathing was probably important before she lost the weight. She couldn't stand for long periods of time or keep her arms raised long enough to wash her own hair. Now that she's lost weight and is more flexible, Tammy's hair always looks great. Orange doesn't suit Tammy. It's not the new black. In December 2021, Tammy released a promotional video for the show 1000 Sisters, in which she appears with her sister Amy and brother Chris Combs, 41. In the photo, Tammy is at her plumpest and wearing a bright orange top, which is not the most sophisticated choice. Tammy is now much thinner than in this photo, but this bright orange shade does not suit her and should still be avoided. Like her famous sisters, Chris has also lost a lot of weight in the last few years. Wanting to be there for his family, Chris underwent bariatric surgery during the 3rd season of 1000 Sisters and lost at least 150 pounds. Chris is a fan favorite who is always there for his family. He has a positive attitude. Tammy uses photo filters too much, but she uses them less than she used to. In June 2023, Tammy posted several very close-up photos of herself on Instagram. Both Tammy and Amy are known for their heavy use of photo filters, which fans often slam. Tammy's post has 8.8 thousand likes. Without all the filters, one Instagram user wrote in the comments section, "I want to see the real you." Tammy's over-reliance on photo filters has continued since her weight loss, but she appears to use the photo tools much less than before. The weight loss has changed Tammy's life in many ways, including boosting the 1000 Sisters star's confidence. Hopefully it won't be long before Tammy ditched photo filters altogether and took ownership of her looks with pride. Tammy's hair was too red. Copper is not her color. In June 2023, Tammy posted a photo on Instagram of her brother Chris and a friend. In the photo, Tammy's hair is a coppery shade, which doesn't suit her at all. The 1,000-pound Sisters Season 6 star probably looks her best when wearing her natural light brown hair color. This photo of Tammy was taken before she lost 200 kilograms and was still in a wheelchair, which is why she is sitting in the photo. Since losing the weight, Tammy has regained her mobility and independence. Now that she can stand on her own 2 feet, she leads a more active lifestyle and also spends time traveling. Losing weight has been the best thing that has ever happened to the 1,000 pounds Sisters star, and she has never looked better.